Hello, YouTubers and big shavers. Paul here from Arizona. Today is Sunday, February 3rd. Today is a big day here in America. This is, of course, Super Bowl Sunday, and millions of Americans will be tuning into their TVs to watch football today, and I will be one of them. But before all the festivities begin, today I want to go ahead and do a shave, and today I'm going to use a razor that I got at an antique store about a year ago. I've only used this razor a couple of times, and that razor is the this is a Gem Micromatic open comb razor, and it's actually in really good condition. So it just twists to open. The blade just sits right inside there, and then you just twist it down. Pretty easy to operate. And I think I paid all of $8 for this razor at the antique store. I used it once and it worked pretty good. And I've never done a video using this, so I have no idea how it's going to go. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot today, and we'll see what happens. So for my cream, I'm going to go ahead and use the Proraso Blue that was kindly sent to me by Andy Costello, and I want to thank him for this, for sending me this. I know he didn't really care for the scent, but I do like the scent, and I really like the performance of this soap or this cream. And so again, thank you very much, Andy. Appreciate your generosity. I'm going to be face lathering that today with my Smoke Owners Club boar brush. And before I do that, I'm just going to apply a little Proraso sensitive skin pre-shave. So I normally like the Proraso green. I just got this to as something to try something different and see what it's like, and it's actually pretty nice. I prefer the little bit stronger menthol of the green to this, but this really feels good, and it does have a little bit of menthol in it to just let you know it's there and help kind of waken up the skin, or help wake up the skin, I should say. So there's the Smoke Owners Club brush. It's been kind of soaking in some water here. I'm going to go ahead and just apply a little bit of cream to the brush. Just a little dollop there. Hot water here. So when I face lather cream, I'll either dab the cream directly on my face, or I'll just put it on the brush and then start lathering it. So we'll go ahead and just try it this way today. See what happens. So I hope everyone's doing well out there, having a good weekend. And I've really enjoyed all the videos that people have been putting up on the Big Shave Facebook group. I do want to say, Michael, your video was hilarious, as I'm sure everyone else is. Just as everyone else is saying, I really enjoyed that video, and I want to thank you for taking the time it took you to put that thing together. I'm sure it took a lot of effort to edit that video, but you did just a really bang-up job, and it was really very enjoyable. So this Proraso Blue cream, to me, I think people are kind of split on the scent of this, whether they like it or not. I mean, it definitely does not have menthol in it. If it does, it's imperceptible in the scent. It has kind of a herbaceous, slight licoricey smell to it. Just reading the label, it does have vitamin E and aloe in it, and I find it to be a really nice performing cream. It really feels good on your face, provides a nice slick cushiony surface to shave on, and I've really been enjoying it. I will say that I am also a big fan of the green Proraso as well. It's probably one of my favorite creams, and so just in general, I tend to really like the Proraso products. This Smoke Owners Club brush is also very nice. I felt that this brush was more scritchy or scratchy when I first got it than my 620, and it took I felt quite a bit longer time to break in. It is a wonderful brush, and even when I first got it, that little bit of scratchiness, I actually don't mind. I actually kind of like that. But if someone was coming from a silver tip badger brush to this, that might be a little bit of a, they might not like that particularly if they didn't know what to expect. But once that thing breaks in, it is great. So I'm going to go and get started. So I am by no means an expert on the usage of the Gem Micromatic razor. I've watched some videos on YouTube about it before I used it the first time, and I got a pretty decent shave the first time I used it. And then I just kind of put it in my cupboard, and I think I might have used it one other time, and then I've never used it. So I thought about breaking it out for a video, but I never really got around to it. So I thought, what the heck? I was looking around in my cupboard for a razor to use today, and I thought, what the heck? I'm going to break out that single-edge Micromatic open comb razor and give it a try. So that's what I'm doing today. So I think today I'm going to go ahead and just do 3 passes with this razor. We'll just see how it goes. So I'm trying to be mindful of the angle that I'm using this at, and I'm also trying to not apply any pressure. This is supposed to be a fairly aggressive razor in the Gem line. I do have a Gem travel razor, and I would say that this is a little bit more aggressive than that. But not by a whole lot. The blades I was able to get locally. I believe I got the blades at Walgreen Pharmacy here in the Phoenix area. And I believe these were a Persona blade. They were a Gem Persona blade. I think that's what Walgreen carries here in town. In fact, let me see if I can have the box here. No, it's not. There's the box, but it's not written on the box. So, but I was able to find them locally. Now, I did see a recent post of some guys from the UK who said that it's very difficult to find single-edge blades in the UK. So I guess if you had one of these razors, bought one of these razors, and you're in the UK or Europe, you may have to order the blades online. These blades are a little are different than the normal DE blade in that they're of course they only have a edge on one side, but they are a thicker, more rigid blade, and purportedly they last a little bit longer because of that. They have a little bit more durability. So I'd say all in all that the shave actually feels pretty good. I don't really notice any pulling or tugging on this blade. It feels like it's cutting through the whiskers pretty easily, and actually feels pretty good. So after 3 passes, pretty smooth on my cheeks. I do have a little bit of stubble left right in this area, where it's usually if I'm going to have a stubble left over, that's usually where it is. So I'll just try and see if I can gently get that off of there. I will say the first time I used this razor, just because of the way the blade is kind of angled, it was a little bit weird getting used to that. But actually, you know, after you start using it, you kind of get the hang of it. You can with this razor, you can feel the blade. There's some good feedback, both tactilely and auditory. You know, from an auditory standpoint, you can hear the blade cutting with this razor quite well, and you can also kind of feel the blade. So with the blade buffing, I'm not applying any pressure at all. I'm just like I'm kind of scrubbing or painting the area. And one more right here. Okay, we'll call that good. Go ahead and wipe the soap off. The cream, I should say, to be actually absolutely correct. This was Proraso Blue cream. Alright guys, so let's feel around. So really the shave is pretty good. I don't feel really any irritation here at all. My neck feels nice and smooth. My cheeks are nice and smooth. So I'm just going to apply a little, just for kicks here, I'm going to apply a little alum just to see if there's any areas where I got a little bit too aggressive. And actually feels pretty good. I had a little bit of stinging like right in here, probably because of my touching up, and Not much on this side, maybe a little bit right through here. So yeah, it feels pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that shave. Considering I've only used that razor about 2 or 3, this is probably the 3rd time I've used it. It seemed to have performed really pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to have to actually try using that on a little bit more regular basis. Just keeping in the Proraso theme, I think I'm just going to keep it simple today and just use the Proraso liquid cream aftershave. This stuff is alcohol free, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. I really like the smell of this. You know, this has really nice clean smell, and it actually feels really good on the face. It's a little bit, it's kind of like a thin cream, but it actually absorbs into the skin pretty quickly. It actually is fairly moisturizing. So for a one product aftershave, the Proraso alcohol-free cream is pretty good. I think unfortunately this is the old formulation. I don't think this one is made anymore, but yeah, I think you can still get it and find it around. So anyways, that's my Super Bowl shave of the day today with the Gem Micromatic open comb razor. The Samog Owners Club brush, and Proraso Blue cream from Andy from the Big Shave. Thank you, Andy. And Proraso cream aftershave, or liquid aftershave, alcohol free. There you have it, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.